I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of just me just saying the same thing over and over again, what I think consciousness hacking is, what I thought is that I might get a perspective from a few people in the audience. There's some people here that have been, like, where's Larry? Larry has been to almost every single consciousness hacking meetup since the first one. And then Anne has been working in the field for 20 plus years. And then there are people that are literally just showing up and they're like, what the hell is going on here? You know, what is this place? What are we focused on? So we have a whole range. So I invite anyone who would like to just give a sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences on their perspective of what consciousness hacking is and maybe how they view the community. Yes?
I would say in the moment state change.
Okay. In the moment state change. Cool. Any other? We can do it. Yes?
Using technology to accelerate the evolution of consciousness.
Ooh. Wow. Couldn't have said it better myself. Using technology to accelerate the evolution of consciousness.
I would say fusion of spirituality and technology.
Fusion of spirituality and technology. Nice.
I would say taking advantage of the baseline psychology to advance one's well-being.
Taking advantage of the baseline psychology to advance one's well-being. Nice. Any other? Yes?
So I've never been in any of your.
Yeah, great. That's nice.
But if I would have to guess, it would be something in the lines of once you manage to hack the consciousness,
Yeah.
you're able to say how the brain mediates consciousness. So, in a sense, understand how does it happen.
Got it. So kind of like there's a relationship between being able to hack consciousness and understanding how consciousness works in the brain. So almost like this relationship between the science and the engineering. Is that kind of what you're? Cool. Interesting. Yeah. Yes?
Learning how to use and modify how my brain works.
Learning how to use and modify how my brain works. Cool. Like that. Yes?
Silicon Valley Illumination World Center. If we can illuminate 6 engineers, 6 with a little 6 over it, we can have a transformation in technology that will move East and West together, becoming a global community that will increase technology and allow wealth and development and love to flow throughout the world.
You want to come up here and yeah.
I want to hear you.
Oh, you're doing just fine. Yeah, that's great. That's really, I resonate with that. Actually, I resonate with everyone. Tommy?
So really supporting what dear Michael just said there. Mm-hmm. So it's technology and methodology to create more enlightened beings on the planet Earth.
Nice. Yeah. Yes, please.
Anti-spiritual materialism.
Anti-spiritual materialism. Cool. To digest that one for a little while.
Well, making spiritual experiences widely available to many who would not otherwise take the trouble for years of discipline to attain.
Awesome. I love that one. That's also an important one for me. Being able to cross these cultural boundaries and adapt to modern culture, which technology is one way, not the only way, but one way that you could potentially do that. Cool. Here.
Continuing the evolution of the tools, it started with the campfire in storytelling.
Got it. So imagining the tools, the spiritual tools, as itself having an evolution, and this being a continuation of just how we evolve these spiritual pointers, these spiritual tools. Cool. Yeah.
And also the exchange of ideas and insights from the community around consciousness hacking.
Nice, yeah. That's for sure one of the things that I'm most impressed about is this sharing and building of community that seems to happen here. Really, every meetup so open and caring and attentive. It's really impressive. Yes.
I would include a subset of healing and transforming the subconscious and the unconscious so that the conscious state can be pleasant, healthy, present. This is something that came up during the transformative technology meeting. Was that a lot of the stuff happens in the basement and in the attic. And if that can get settled out, hopefully with the use of technology to further that along, you know, and again, that tipping point, if, you know, enough people can do that, it would really, or if it could take 10% off the edge of stress globally, it would be like rocket in Paris.
Yeah, totally, yeah. The subconscious and the unconscious aspects of our experience and ways of healing that, and perhaps ways of using technology to heal that. And then what happens if we can do that on even a small percentage, but on a large scale? What kind of change would that make? Yeah, cool. Yes?
Well, let's include also neurofeedback and neuromodulation to improve society and make people happy.
Cool, yeah, neurofeedback and neuromodulation, really important kind of core technologies in the space. Yeah, cool. Thank you. By the way, are you running demos?
I wasn't planning, but if somebody wants to see.
We got a cool technology over here at the break. Come talk to this guy. Very cool stuff.
Gustav?
Yes.
Modulating our perception and experience of reality.
Modulating our perception and our experience of reality. Awesome. That seems very central. Yes.
Techno-psychonauts.
Techno-psychonauts. That sounds like a good bumper sticker. I would put that on my car. Yeah. Anything else? What a great set of answers. I should do this every meetup. This is way better than me trying to explain. So I think that pretty much sums it up. So for those of you that are new, that's a really much better than I could have said, a really incredible sampling and expression of what consciousness hacking is. And I think even the fact that it came from multiple sources, because even though I kind of have this idea and this vision of what I maybe think it should be or what it could be or what I want it to be, really it feels so much better for it to be a community-generated idea space. And actually we had a transformative technology conference which we held here in early October. It was great, successful. We sold out. We had over 300 people each day, and it was our first effort to really try to, I guess what you could say, define the space. And so we opened the conference with a summit. The summit was 3 or 4 hours long, and so in the summit we had the goal of trying to end up with a statement that would verbally express or define consciousness hacking. But first, we didn't want it to be just a statement. We actually thought it would be better if it was a set of questions. Because if you have a space of inquiry, then it makes sense for that space of inquiry to be defined by a question because it's a direction that you look. It's a way that you point. It's an area of exploration. And the other thing was we didn't want to just come up with the questions. We actually wanted to crowdsource the questions. We wanted the community itself to create the questions. So in the end, we came up, it actually worked. We got about 150 people to, in the end, come up with 4 categories of questions with 5 questions for each category. And we have those on a website, which I think should be posted in a couple days. And so that's, for me, really the spirit of it, is this collective process of trying to think about what the technology is, what it could be, what role it could play in our world.